What's up, young Hollywood? We're going to give it a second for people to join in. So, hello. We'll see how this is going to go. Let's see. Hi. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Today, we are going to be interviewing a very special guest. You guys are going to see her in just a second. How's everybody doing? Make sure you comment where you're from, where you're tuning in from, where you are in the world. We're excited to have our special guest. Mädchen is coming. Have you guys seen Riverdale? Have you guys seen Riverdale? Okay, let's see if she's in the guest. Okay, perfect. Here we go. We're waiting for Mädchen. She's coming. She's here. If you guys saw her on her Instagram story, she posted on her Instagram story to come over and watch. We're gonna play.
You did it. Did I do it?
We did it. Yay! It's so good. We're so proud.
Oh my gosh. Getting to learn all of this.
All the technology that we have to
All
master.
the technology.
Well, you look great in the Instagram live camera.
Do I? Well, thank you.
You look really good.
You too.
Glowing over there. Well, how are you doing today? We just did an interview, guys, and we talked all things. You made your director's debut in Riverdale.
I did. It's airing tomorrow night. I'm so excited.
Comment if you guys are going to tune in, because we know you are if you're over here watching. We're so excited. What are you most looking forward to for people seeing in the episode tomorrow?
It's a fun episode because it's a little bit different than most episodes in that it's kind of contained in a lot of like fantasy stories. Jughead is inspired to write because all of like the collective, what is it, Core 8 now?
Yeah.
This like revenge fantasy about their horrible principal, Honey. And he's been tormenting them the entire, year at school. So, they all have these like different ideas of what they would do to him. And my inspiration was kind of like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where, a good torturing kind of stuff. So it was fun that we spent some time in reality, but we got to spend a lot of time in fantasy. And it's kind of blurring the lines between, well, what was reality and what was fantasy. So I'm excited for everybody to see all of that. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sounds like by the sounds of the comments and everything, people are very excited to tune in too.
Good. Yay!
And if you guys want to ask any questions, so you can put them, and then at the end, we have a fun little game we're going to play. Okay, so I'll explain the game, and for everybody that does have questions, you can put them in the little questions, and I'll pull them up afterwards. But are you pumped? Are you ready to play the game?
I'm ready. I'm scared and ready at the same time.
So it's the last time so it's kind of like to do with, quarantine and everything, like the last time you did certain things. Yeah. And then also, of course, we have to relate it to Riverdale a little bit too.
Of course.
Okay, so the last time you watched an episode of Riverdale?
Last Wednesday.
Perfect. Last time you binge watched a show, and which one was it?
Oh, I just binge watched the Roosevelt's documentary.
Ooh.
Seen that?
No, but it looks so intense. It looks good.
So good, because what's interesting is that even though that was happening like at a different time, there's so much of it that is like relative to what we're going through politically now.
Yeah.
The struggle between conservative thinking and liberal thinking, and then what politicians do to try to get their different laws and movements through, but yet they can't go too far. But the Roosevelts were they were just all about the people and serving the people. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of refreshing to see that passion in that political system. So yeah, that was my last thing I binged.
Well, I like it. It sounds very good.
It's very good.
Last time you cooked a baked good?
Yesterday, birthday cupcakes for my husband.
Yeah, I saw that on your Instagram story.
Yeah, I totally unplugged yesterday. I feel like in general during this whole pandemic and everybody was self-isolating, I did the opposite. I think a lot of people actually went to social media more. Yeah. I unplugged. I was like, I don't know. I just felt like, oh, great. Like a time to focus on myself and the house and family and, so I just totally unplugged definitely yesterday just to spend time with my husband.
Officially.
Officially. Yeah.
Well, the cupcakes did look really cute too. You had a little happy birthday on them.
Yeah.
So cute. Well, happy birthday to your husband. Late happy birthday. Tell him. Last Riverdale cast member you remember talking to?
Lily and I have been texting every night recently.
That's so
just,
cute.
supporting each other and how are you feeling? What are you frustrated about? How are you dealing with it? And so, yeah, we've been really there for each other lately.
Oh, that's cute. That mother-daughter.
Yeah.
Last time you did a home workout, if you've been doing any?
Oh, I've been doing them every day, thankfully. My son is a personal trainer. He's got a big athletic background. He ran track at UC Irvine. My daughter ran track at Cornell. My husband.
Wait, Cornell University?
Yeah.
I'm literally from 40 minutes away from Cornell.
You are?
I love Cornell. My best friend
Ithaca?
goes to Cornell.
Or where are you from?
I'm from Syracuse.
Oh, okay.
So Ithaca's right up the way.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that.
We lived on the East Coast for a while. We were in Connecticut, and they were both, that was sort of like the beginning of their track career. So even though then we moved to San Francisco, and we kind of were gypsies and we moved all over. But, Cornell had their eye on Mina for a while, so they lured her back east.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
But so my son has become a personal trainer, and so we've worked out a really good schedule where no matter where I am, if I'm in a hotel in New York doing publicity or I'm in my apartment in Vancouver filming, he holds me accountable and we do like Skype workouts. So
you've been
I was set. I was totally fine. It was like, okay, here's another Skype workout at home.
Literally, so nothing's changed with you.
Nothing's changed. And then my husband and I are big cyclists at the moment. We go through phases. We do kickboxing or running or whatever. But right now we love getting on the road with the bike. And so we've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah, that's so fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Last time you watched an episode from season 1 of Riverdale.
Oh, interesting. Well, I would say I didn't watch the whole episode, but preparing for the episode that I directed, which I was filming it in February, I revisited our pilot because it's always a good idea to go back, and I'll do this anytime I go on to new jobs and new shows, knock on wood. You always want to look at their first episode because it's usually a thing that was like the most inspiring. The idea was pure.
Yeah.
And it kind of like sets off the whole tone. So I just wanted to like be reminded and watch it again. So I went through and I looked at a few scenes.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea too.
Yeah.
Last time you watched an episode of Twin Peaks.
Oh, I watched an episode with Twin Peaks with Kyle MacLachlan. We did an Instagram live together to celebrate the 30th anniversary. So we watched it on the day, like it was like a perfect, like on the minute. And we live tweeted with everybody, and then we jumped on Instagram live. And so I rewatched the pilot of Twin Peaks, which I hadn't seen in a long time. And I loved it because I really saw like, wow, this still stands up still today. There's like such beautiful filmmaking, great performances. And I was like, well, that's why it changed television. Okay, fair enough.
I understand now.
I understand now 30 years later.
You're really good with the live tweeting too. You're always on top of that.
Oh, it's a lot, but I really love engaging with the fans. But like to just keep up is it's hard. You got to have a system.
a whole routine. Last time you ordered something online?
I ordered some bicycle clothes for my husband for his birthday, but I ordered it a long time ago because I wanted to make sure that it was going to get here in time.
Yeah.
And everything's so backed up that so his birthday was yesterday. It arrived on Sunday.
You got lucky.
The day
you probably
before.
Were freaking out too.
I was totally freaking out. I was like, oh man, I guess I'm gonna have to like do a printout of what I bought him and say this is coming. But like Sunday, it was weird. It was sort of like, are they delivering on Sunday? I guess they are.
Well, the new norm, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Last time you watched a movie, and which one was it?
Oh, I just rewatched Ex Machina just like 5 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
Watched it?
I had seen it before and I loved it. And then I was just scrolling, because at this point I think we've watched everything, we've binged everything, we're looking
3 times.
And so I just wanted to revisit it. I don't know why. I don't know what inspired me, but it was great. Oh, it's so good. Such a good movie.
Last time you forgot what day it was?
Today.
I don't know.
All the days are just blending together. I literally is it Monday? Is it Wednesday? I don't know. I have no idea.
So weird.
There's no rhythm anymore to anything.
Nope. It's always a fun question because usually everyone's like, I don't even know what hour it is, what day it is right now. So
yeah.
Last app you downloaded?
I just literally just downloaded Nest. Is
that the security system for your phone?
Well, so it kind of does everything. It can do security, but I was doing it because we have an air conditioner that's connected to Nest, and for some reason it's too smart for us, so it keeps changing our temperature. Even though we've changed it to something, it changes to something else. And it says, but you set this temperature at this time last time, and I'm like, you know too much. So I downloaded the app. No. So I downloaded the app to tell it to stop it.
Stop.
Yes.
You're outsmarting the app. I got it.
Yeah, it's hard, but I'm trying.
And then we'll do one more, guys, and then for everyone watching, we can answer some of your questions. There's 99 plus, so they're eager. They want to know. But
okay, good.
Last song you remember listening to?
Ooh, last song. I just in the shower. I like to turn on the music when I'm in the shower. I have my little boom box in the bathroom, and I love the show Insecure on HBO, and they have a great soundtrack. So I'm always looking for new music. So I just put on the Insecure soundtrack and just started listening to random songs. So just a few hours ago.
Yep. Okay. We'll answer some questions in here. I'm sure they're going to have to be related to the finale tomorrow. Okay.
I see one right now. Are you live tweeting for the episode tomorrow? Yes, I am. And I have some fun fan interaction. I have some. Ooh, what's that? Okay. So
I just clicked it.
That's your magic. How you do that? And so I have some fun behind the scenes pictures and stuff that hasn't been seen yet. So I have some fun content all day tomorrow to celebrate. Were you nervous on your first day of directing? I don't think it was nervous, but it was excited. Because you have 8 days to prep an episode, and then you have 8 days to film it, and then you have 4 days to edit it. So my 8 days were just packed with prep work, breaking down the script, organizing and working with the first AD, Julia Betancourt. She was amazing. She had my back, getting the scheduling and everything. And so I just was excited the night before. So all of those nights of prep, all of my sleep was already directing. It was already working things through. And so, so that the night before I didn't really sleep much because my brain was and excited. No. But we started on a Thursday. So I had Thursday, Friday. And then thank goodness I had a weekend, and I just crashed on the weekend.
Oh, I bet exhausted. You just we're oof.
And then refreshed, back at it Monday morning, and it was good. I got lucky with the schedule.
Okay, let's see what else. Okay, let's see.
Would you like to
this one.
Another episode?
I'm trying to pick. There's so many. I'm trying to pick.
I know. One. Yeah, somebody kind of asked the same thing. I just saw. Yes, I'd love to direct another episode. I feel like I guess I'm very much. I have a little bit of a competitive brain, and I want to perfect things. So now that I had so much great support on this first epised, with Riverdale, the cast and crew were so great and supportive. But now, I feel like I've learned, and so now I want to do another one and get even better at it. And I'm such a big film and television fan. There's so many more projects I want to do too. So
Definitely. Everything's just so exciting right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see it. Okay, this one, of course, there's a lot in there that are like trying to work like this.
I know there's a lot of Bughead, there's a lot of Barchi.
Yeah, a lot.
I want to know what the fans are feeling right now. How are they feeling about Bughead and Barchi?
Yeah, you guys need to comment how you guys are
You
feeling.
need to comment what you're feeling.
What
I know
team you guys are on.
I know Alice is a little more of a Bughead fan because she understands Betty's love and soft spot for Jughead because she's got the same for, you know, FP, his dad. And then she also has a little bit of a background of having her heart broken by Fred Andrews when she was Betty's age, which then hits a little too close to home with Archie. So I think she's a little leery of the Archie-Betty relationship. So I think as far as Alice is concerned, Bughead is endgame.
I think if you scroll through, I see Bughead.
Is it Bughead? Okay.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with Bughead.
Yeah, I see a lot of Bugheads. Yep. Yep. Okay, good.
Let's see, we'll do a couple more. Ooh, this is fun. Who's the easiest person to direct on set?
Well, in this episode that everybody will see tomorrow, there is a lot of Kerr Smith who plays the horrible Principal Honey. But we've got a lot of really fun stuff with his character. We really tortured him the entire episode. And Kerr was just so fun and so willing to, there were so many things that we did to him. And he just was always gung-ho, excited. So I have to say, I have to give him the easiest to direct just because I really tortured him and he was great.
Let's see about this one. If you can put any tea for this one.
Oh, yeah. I really don't know what's going to happen to Phallus with Skeet.
We're going to have to just watch and see.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that, like this is episode 19 and we were supposed to do 22. So, we're 3 episodes short of what was planned writing wise. So what the writers had planned for those last 3 episodes, I don't know. Cause we only had episode 20. We were like in the middle of it when everything shut down. So, I don't know if they were going to do something then, or if it was something that was going to be addressed in the next season. So I'm kind of with everybody else. I'll just be tuning in and seeing what's happening.
Literally, you're in the show and you're going to be waiting to tune in.
Yeah, yeah.
Favorite look from the show? P.S. Love you.
Favorite look of Alice, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Well, I do. I mean, because I'm such a comfy wearing person personally, I kind of liked Alice's hippie phase just because the clothes were so comfortable.
And that's nice. And you're on set for that many hours?
Yes. I had flowy blouses and bell bottoms and my hair was just kind of tousled and not too much makeup. So it was much easier for me as an actor.
Yeah. It sounds nice and comfortable. Favorite scene from the show?
Favorite scene from the show? It's always going to be probably something with Alice and Betty because their stuff is so deep and so sweet. And even when they're going through something very dramatic, they always have each other's backs and they love each other. I think the thing that jumps out at me is remembering when we were cleaning up the dead body blood on the kitchen floor. It was like
casual things,
Totally casual,
Just
you slip on the gloves, you get the rags, you clean it up. It's not that big a deal. That was fun. We had a little montage version of that we filmed, and we had fun with that.
Yeah, we love Betty Announce. I think we all do. How about this one's a kind of a fun one? Who forgets their script?
Oh,
their lines, maybe.
Well, I mean, I have to admit that I do a little bit when I'm working with Skeet. I'm usually really good with my lines, but he's like a brother. He pokes at me and he messes with me and he tries to throw me off. So a lot of times I'm just forgetting stuff when he's around, and then he like makes fun of me because I'm forgetting it. I'm like, because you're making me forget it. Everybody else, they're great. Everybody's really good. They're very professional. Even though they're all working really long hours, they always come to work prepared and just ready to go. So I'll fall on the sword on that one.
There's so many questions. Our favorite Alice scene from season 4.
Season 4. Oh, I liked the episode where she was doing the documentary. You know, she was reporting on the what's going on with high school and what's going on with Jughead and everything. Where the inspiration was Nicole Kidman in To Die For. I don't know if anybody's seen that film, but if you haven't, you got to go watch it. Oh, amazing, great performance. But that just in general was my favorite episode of the season because it's great to see Alice like doing something and taking charge and, you know, really loving what she's doing. So that was.
And then there's a lot combined. I won't pull it up, but any tea on season 5 at all? Anything you may know? Just so we can address it because there's so many questions about it.
I know. I don't really have anything. I don't know because, I mean, the challenge always is, it's like they've done, you know, each high school year has been a season. So we were getting to the end of high school. And so, you know, I didn't know, there's all kinds of like rumors and talk about like they were going to make a time jump in season 5. Something would bring them back to town, that kind of stuff. But I don't really know what they had planned because it's all stuff that they like talk about and have ideas. But those writers are they keep things close to the cuff because they don't want us spilling any tea anywhere.
Yeah. Well, you'll be live tweeting tomorrow night on the episode.
Yes.
Premieres, right? So you guys, for everyone watching that's going to tune in, make sure you tweet so you can.
Please join me. I'm going to put out a Q&A that has the hashtag Ask Mädchen Amick, and you can send me questions, and I'm going to video answer your questions.
Oh, wait, you're going to video answer. It's going to be like
I am. It's exciting.
And you said you have exclusive in the interview. You have like exclusive behind-the-scenes pictures that we haven't seen yet that we can see too.
I have them saved in my camera roll, and I'm going to release them all day tomorrow.
So you guys better keep an eye out. All her socials.
That's right.
So
That's right. My Instagram, my Twitter, put some stuff on Facebook. You know, there's so many apps and so many things to do.
So many.
I have to narrow it down.
What's your favorite?
I got to keep it simple. Huh?
What one's your favorite to like tweet along with fans and stuff? Or not tweet along with fans, but favorite app to use to stay up to date?
Well, I enjoy both Twitter and Instagram because Twitter is fun and easy when you're doing the live tweet and you're answering questions really quickly. So that's great. And what's interesting is that I find like just even when you're just text tweeting with people, like it really reaches a lot of people.
It does.
It's great.
And during the show, it's just so easy to refresh it, and like new tweets come up. It's like you're texting you.
Yeah,
like we're all texting you.
So that's really great. And then I just love Instagram because I mean we all love like following our friends with great pictures, and you know it's great storytelling and that kind of stuff. So both of those apps. But I know there's so many other apps, and I'm like I gotta keep it.
Gotta keep it simple.
I got a life. I gotta.
Love it. Well, thank you so much, Mädchen, for coming on the Insta Live with us and answering everybody's questions.
Absolutely. Thanks for celebrating my directorial debut. I appreciate it.
In your world. You guys can catch the episode tomorrow night. Live tweet and thank you guys all for watching too, and asking all your questions. Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to like read them right before.
I know, right?
You see any?
They're like, stay, don't go.
We can
have more tomorrow.
Yeah. More tomorrow. Twitter, Instagram, all our socials. Check that out. And everybody's saying I love you so much. So we love you. We love you so much.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
Stay
see you later.
Safe,
thank you.
Stay healthy. Stay sane.
Yep. That's the key. The key is the last one.
The key. Yeah. All right.
Okay. See you later. Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye.
Ah. We love Mädchen, don't we, guys? We love her so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this IG Live right over here at Young Hollywood. Hope we answered all of your questions. If you have any more for her, I'm sure you can go tweet her. You can go follow her on Instagram, and I'm sure she'll be keeping an eye out on all of her socials. But thank you guys so much for watching. My Instagram is @JolieLive. And thanks for answering all your questions. And have fun watching the episode of Riverdale tomorrow night. Catch you guys later. Bye.